some of the defendants have filed their processes, and the processes are voluminous, so we needed to react to them. Some were out of time, and the court has graciously extended time to us. We have reacted to all of them. One of the defendants refused service, and there is a provision for those kind of people who got order for substituted service to go and paste it on his last known address. That we were given 3 days to do. Now they wanted the ex parte order vacated on the ground that it has lapsed, but the court, we told the court that well, the order given was pending the determination of the motion on notice. That motion is yet to be taken. So the court has fixed the 13th of December for the hearing of the motion for interlocutory injunction. The order we got on the 5th of November was interim order, pending the hearing and determination of the motion on notice. But some of the defendants were agitated. They wanted the order vacated. But I do not know why they are, but the justice system is not done in that kind of manner. So the court had agreed with us and has adjourned to 2 p.m. on 13th of December to listen to our motion ex parte to restrain the federal government from taking the money of the state, a whooping sum of $418 million US, when Nigeria is going to countries that are less endowed than us, and we want to take that money from the state are saying, look, don't take our money, we are not judgment debtors. We didn't get judgment against us. It's akin to getting a judgment against channel television and go to AIT to attach the property because we believe AIT is wealthier than the other mass media. That cannot be done. You cannot die the death of another person. That's our case, and that's what we want to convince the court, to restrain them from taking the money. That money belongs to you and I. And so, I do not want to say any other thing, but you hear more on the 13th when you come.
Can we know who the 9th defendant is?
I can't remember offhand, but he's a private individual. He's a private individual, and we are thinking, and we are on the humble view, that the office of the Attorney General is not an arms entry to go around collecting debt for private persons. So you will hear more when we hear it. Thank you very much.
A lot of malicious and unnecessary things have been going on about this so-called payment. $418 million is sounds big. This is a payment spread over 10 years, which they don't want to tell the public. Nobody is coming to take $418 million from the account of the federal government. By the paper filed by the government, they are to be reducing the money from their thing. For instance, Bayelsa State is to pay $10,000 a month. Money not enough for the tea they drink in the state. The states are to be paying $20-something million every year for 10 years. 10 years. This fact has not been brought to the open. They are telling you $418 million. Let us come about it this way. Because we are Nigerians, figure higher than this are being paid to Chinese contractors, to Julius Berger. They are not coming out. The problem about this is this, about what is going on is this. You are hearing us saying that there has been consent by the Governors Forum. You have heard us say that. That there have been consent by Algon. You have heard us say that. These consents were given without any to the president and to the federal government. What they are protesting is that they want the federal government to take the money, to take the thing instead of the states. It's not us. They are trying to play the ballroom politics of who pays. We are not the issue. And the money they are now constantly insisting that, oh, the money is going. It's not going. It's making me laugh. What is the money? Money for what? Now, they are giving the former Governors Forum chairman is Yari. And those governors checked the things with us and signed. All the governors who filed case now and the attorney generals, not one of them, including Fayemi, knows anything about this transaction. They were not parties to it. Those who were parties consented. Fayemi now came, for political reasons. He now starts to become a person fighting for benefit of other people, to now want to take over. But the Supreme Court has said, if there's anything that has been decided by a previous administration, it is what is to guide us. Fayemi wants to introduce a new situation. So when he finishes, the next person will now come and bring his own. That is politics. You can't bring politics to legalism. So as for today, I'm not worried. We are going to go through it, but they are wasting a lot of their time because what they are fighting for, we have been given the promissory notes. We have been paid. So what are they doing here? Some of us have been paid. The banks have commenced paying us. Why are they doing this? Is it just to show that they can come to court? So when they come, we will reply.
I feel it's important because I overheard my colleague, the senior counsel for the Nigerian Governors Forum, speak to you, and I overheard him talking about taking money from the states to pay for something else. I think that is not stating the matter properly, the way it is and what is actually before the court. But yes, we are not here to actually appear before you because the matter is already sub judice. But then the misinformation that has been going on is quite regrettable because the truth is that there's no one court judgment that is where the court ordered that 480 million naira be paid to any person. It is an aggregation of money to be paid to several people. That is one. Then secondly, we as lawyers, we know what the right steps are when you feel aggrieved about a court judgment. Our position is we are not afraid because the matter involved is actually one that has gone through the judicial process. It has also gone through investigative process. We have had people talk and compare this situation with the PNID matter. Oh, let it be subjected to forensic audit. And the word forensic audit bandied about is so fanciful. But the truth of this matter is that our client, Nwoko, after judgment, was invited by the EFCC. I was personally present by EFCC. They investigated this matter. In fact, EFCC has investigated it 3 times. And then it may interest you also to know that the Governors Forum engaged panic alert. After the judgment in 2013, in 2014, Governors Forum engaged panic alert to review and confirm for them what Nwoko did, whether there is actually a basis for that. Now, isn't that an audit? That was done. After that, the EFCC also investigated that several times, not once, not twice, 3 times. That was done. And so the public manipulation of public information and the emotions that is going on is regrettable because it does not take any, it's not connected to what the facts are. It may interest you to know that last week, the Chief Justice of this Federal High Court, Honorable Justice Soho, dismissed the application filed by Femi Falana SAN on behalf of the Nigerian Governors Forum, seeking leave to appeal the judgment for Linas International Limited in favor of local governments. And the refunds that you hear about, the federal government is paying on the basis of the judgment. So if the federal government pays money on the basis of a judgment, which you have taken benefit of, then what is your problem that the same judgment that says pay the person who works for this purpose, is it fair? It is this same middle attitude of the governors. It's this same attitude of the governors that is the problem with our democracy in Nigeria, because the democracy is not thriving because the governors are too powerful. They are neither allowing local government to thrive nor allow federal government to do the right thing.
Thanks for checking out SYMFONI on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.